so much for watching, listening, whenever, wherever you may be doing so. This is Osprey Observer TV with a fresh new episode. And of course, we only bring you the best and the brightest in our community. And today we are absolutely living up to that standard as we have a literal award-winning business for you today that we're going to be talking to. Marie, who are we talking to today?
My great friend Jill Andrew, who is the marketing director over at Tessera, an award-winning assisted living and memory care facility. Actually, we call it a community in our community of Brandon. We're so lucky to have them. And Jill, thank you for coming in again. We interviewed you once before during the pandemic, and now we're here to interview you because Tessera has some big news. So tell us exactly what Tessera is, how it represents in our community, and then tell us about your new award.
Absolutely. Tessera of Brandon is independent, assisted living, and memory care all under one roof. And we are licensed by the state of Florida. We can have about 120 residents, and we're right there, really close. We're more like a land-based cruise ship. So if you think of being on a cruise ship that doesn't sail, but all the things that go on a cruise ship, that's Tessera of Brandon. And that's what makes us great, is living life to the fullest. Our tagline is living your lifestyle, as opposed to you living our lifestyle, because we want our residents to thrive and really get into the different things that we have to offer that make them happy. In our memory care, we call it living the present and cherishing the past. So we honor all that they have been and then live in the moment, celebrating the moment they're there. That's why we always have liquid confetti. You never know when you need to celebrate. Birthdays, anniversaries, grandkids coming. We're pet friendly. It's just a great environment for families to be very comfortable and visit grandma, grandpa, aunts, and uncles. So it's a fun place here. And we're really excited because for the fourth year in a row, 4 years, we have won the Tampa Bay Times Best of the Best People's Choice Awards. It was just announced a couple days ago, and we haven't made the grand announcement. I wanted to save it for you, Marie, today for the Osprey Observer.
The exclusive.
It is an exclusive, yeah. So you can take me out to lunch later. So yes, we're very proud of that. The staff here works very hard. The residents themselves, we have a group of ambassadors that actually help us have residents adjust moving in and making them feel at home very quickly. We have staffing. The training of our staffing is incredible. Every single person here is not only trained in how to work with seniors, maintaining that dignity and independence, but also every single staff member is trained in dementia, which is unheard of. Dementia is going to happen in 1 out of 2 over the age of 79. So if you're with folks with over the age of 79, about half would have some dementia, and that's why we train everybody. That's what makes us unique. I think the other thing that really has helped us with the best of the best is our community involvement, belonging to the Greater Riverview Chamber, actively participating in the Valrico Fish Hawk Chamber, giving back to the community, working with all kinds of charities and 501c3s in the area to make our community at large life better. And then the final thing is our support groups. We have dementia support groups that have been around for years and years and years. And not only is it live, but it's also just like this, it's Zoom. So you don't have to leave your home. And we want to be there to support families when they're on a journey with dementia and or Alzheimer's. So we're excited to be here. I don't know what else to say other than, wow, thanks a lot. We do have, I do believe I've just lost you.
No, we see you.
Okay, so we'll just go on. You went away from me. Sorry about that.
We can still see you and everything. Well, you're making our job easy, Jill. You should be doing this podcast. You're so smooth on the microphone. You don't need any help. Well, you have been in this industry for a long time.
Yes.
Yes. And it's been very beneficial to our community to have your level of experience in our area. I know when I was in the mode of needing assisted living and nursing care, we even had a sit down, and you were happy to provide that knowledge to our community, which is what makes you such a gift. And then it's nice to be recognized when you're recognized by the community who nominated you, voted for you, and then gave you that win 4 years in a row. It really is a nice recognition to be recognized in the community. So congratulations. That says a lot
Thank you.
about you getting out there. You know, I would say for the average person in our community, they couldn't probably name too many assisted living and memory care facilities if they don't have an elderly parent. The statistic you gave, where 1 in every 2 people over the
Yes,
age of 79 will have some form and level of dementia, is eye-opening.
it
I've never
is.
heard that statistic before.
And depending on where you check, there's over 152 different kinds of dementia. So, you know, having someone that has experience in a group that has experience with many, many, many types, and my mom had a type of dementia, chemo brain. So I've lived it also as a family member. So it's very near and dear to me. And I'm willing to help anybody out there. A simple phone call, sit down and let me get you on the path to find out what it is exactly that you need to make your day-to-day life better with dementia.
So let's talk a little bit about what you opened with, which is lifestyle. There's a lot of misconceptions, I think, especially for folks of that generation who may be looking into possibly moving into a facility like this. What we know statistically, obviously, is that older men and certainly senior citizens in general tend to suffer from loneliness, you know, as their friends have moved on. And so, you know, explain to us what a community like this is able to do for folks that might be in that situation, so they can avoid loneliness, they can avoid depression.
Yeah, definitely. And there is a misconception. And if you think of that age group and you go back to when they were in their 20s and their 30s, basically the only thing out there was a county home, and it may not have been the best thing. So that might be what they're in their mind. And nowadays, assisted living, independent are the furthest from that old county home concept. Socialization is key. We focus for our assisted living and independent living residents on mild cognitive impairment and utilize all types of different activities and things to do to help prevent dementia. So being very, very proactive, which I'm pretty sure is really unheard of in the community at large here. We need to have folks get along with other folks, whether it's be going to church, just so they're not sitting at home alone, just watching TV. Plus, it's great because peer pressure is wonderful in that sense. When they see others that are out and about and acting, and then they're personally invited to attend different things, then they will have a tendency to do that. Our ratio with men here is significantly higher than the norm for assisted living. And I know it's because the number of things we have for veterans, for our gentlemen, the men's clubs, those kinds of things. You have to have those things for the gentlemen, and most everybody has a lot of the gal activities, but we like having the men's activities also.
So can you give us just maybe like a little, maybe a top 5 list of what some of those activities are?
Sure. Number 1 at Tessera of Brandon is Wine Down Wednesday. What does that mean? There's what it says. There's wine, there's beer. It's like a happy hour, and there's live entertainment every Wednesday. So it's a group of probably 70 to 80 residents out just getting along, singing along, having a wonderful time, enjoying themselves. There's some great entertainers out there that come to the community and entertain. Then I'd say another one is actually outings. So yes, you move here, but you're not going to stay here. There's out to lunch, there's out to the theater, there's all kinds of outside activities. Simply going out in the bus, going shopping, and not having to rely on your family is incredible. We go to a place where there's Publix, there's Bell's, and there is Dollar Tree. What more could a senior want? What more could you want?
Well, I was going to say, in terms of your location, and we'll get into those specifics here in a minute, but you are also just in a great location in the community where you are close to Publix, and speaking of activities, I know you're down the street from a roller skating rink. I don't know how often you guys frequent that, but, I know there's a bowling alley nearby. I mean, you're just in
Bowling,
a great
yes,
part of town.
absolutely bowling.
Mm-hmm.
And we do go bowling, definitely. Skating, they may go with their grandkids. So we have a
Right,
list of places
right.
where they can go. We haven't yet, but we may take them in right down the street here, half a block, to axe throwing. How about
Oh,
that?
there you go. Sign me up for that one.
All right, I will. Or the next fishing expedition we have, I'll be sure to invite you.
There we go.
Perfect. Well, I can say I've been to Tessera. It is stunning. It actually is very resort-like, from the activities, the big rotunda with the, live music and the wind down Wednesdays. And then you have a beautiful outdoor space with outdoor lawn activities. And it's stunning. It's very comforting when you go in to know that your grandparents or your parents will be well taken care of. So thank you for what you do.
I challenge you to come putt-putt with us.
Oh, putt-putt. I love some putt-putt.
Bocce ball, outdoor pool,
Wow.
table, not pool, table. So
love it.
Lots of outside activities also.
Well, you guys obviously do a great job. The community agrees. Congratulations again, Jill, and all of your team over at Tessera of Brandon. And tell us where you are located and how people can reach you.
We are located at 1320 Oakfield Drive. So where is that? Right here in Brandon, right across the street from the post office. So 1 block south of 60. We can be anywhere in any length of time. It's great. All they have to do is give us a call, 813-607-6880, or I recommend go online and go to our website, tesseraofbrandon.com, and you can actually do and enjoy a 360 tour of some of the apartments. There's a commercial to show you the outside areas, all of the floor plans. So it's very user-friendly, so you can share it with your family that may be out of town or out of state.
Beautiful. Thank you again, Jill. You're always a joy. I know you have the nickname sometimes of Jill Joy, and it's absolutely very perfect for you. And wherever you go, I know you're in the building because I'll see the bubbles flying. So we'll see you at the next event. And thank you again, Jill, for everything you do.
Thanks for the opportunity. I appreciate it.